We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cobras and the Heat. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Bryce Keller will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Standing in, Mark Lacey, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting second. The second baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now batting, Greg English. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. English is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 2-2. Swing hard liner to left center. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
That is third.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chances score a lot of runs.
From the stretch, Paul Taylor is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, that's pitch out.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Wright, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. One and 0. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Matt Bowman gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Digging in, Evan Brenner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run.
1 ball.
They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Wright is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Alan Foster comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting first, the shortstop, Jerome Terry.
Now to the plate, Jerome Terry. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Max Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Taylor has a history in coming. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
In now, Mike Slocum. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, Boris starts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. Venus is on top here, 2-0. So coming to the plate, Sean McKee. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-1 home. Now that's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Into the box now, Jonathan Adkins, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He'll start this one at 274. No home runs just yet, and a pair of RBIs. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Pitch on the way. Kevin Nagy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Brenner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Luke Blanks.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Beal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Russ Keller.
So here now is the pitcher, Bryce Keller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Stepping in, Kevin Landry is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Landry is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2 is in off the plate. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting up, the pitcher, Matt Bowman.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matt Bowman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Mark Lacy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Lacy. First pitch coming, here it is. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
At the plate now, Greg English. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Whew, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Slocum gathers, and that ends the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Heat lead this one 2-1. Stepping up now, Evan Brenner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Here it comes. In for strike 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Alan Foster is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jerome Terry.
Coming to the plate now, Jerome Terry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. In there, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Paul Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Paul Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Brenner is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Wright. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, John Mickey.
At the plate, Sean McKee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box, Jonathan Adkins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So now to the plate, Kevin Nagy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. To third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Max Taylor.
The center fielder, Max Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
To the plate now, Mike Slocum, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Hit in the air out to left. McKee comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Boris Stark.
So striding forward now, Boris starts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Kevin Landry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Landry.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Matt Bowman. Now a swing and a fly ball. Here comes the right fielder, but this will land untouched. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Mark Lacey. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, English.
At the plate now, Greg English pitches a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Taylor retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So stepping in, Luke Blanks.
Leading off for the Heat, the third baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Blanks.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The pitcher, number 15, Bryce Keller.
Digging in, Bryce Keller. First pitch of the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The batter, the right
Digging in once again, Evan Brenner. A ball and no strikes.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Venus is on top 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Paul Taylor.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Taylor has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 4.
Ready once again, Michael Wright. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Digging in to try it again, Sean McKee. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Brenner is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired.
Leading for the second baseman,
Brian Bledsoe enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Brian Bledsoe.
He's set, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit with the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Max Taylor will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Terry stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here comes the first pitch. Mike Slocum stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see.
And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping in, Boris starts. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw. not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Venus leads this one 4-1. In now, Jonathan Adkins. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jonathan Adkins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this team.
At the plate, Kevin Nagy, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Brenner has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Into the box now, Kevin Landry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over.
For the traditional 7th inning, Cobras.
Ed Robinson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Settling in now, Beal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
DeMarcus Peterson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Runners are at first and second with one away. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Number 31.
Ready now, Alan Foster. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and two men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Terry is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Ready with the 2-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. One run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 6-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jay Madsen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Richard Wise is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Sliders in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, Mark Lacy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And there's ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Brenner is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Greg English.
At the plate, Greg English. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Andy Stein goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Andy Stein.
Now at the plate, Mike Slocum. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Left side, but well foul. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mike Slocum becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. To the plate now, Boris starts. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Luke Blanks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Christian White will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Angel Perez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Michael Wright. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, the left fielder.
At the plate, Sean McKee. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Heat have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Heat jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bryce Keller earns the win, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
MLB. The show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Greyhounds and the Vulcans. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Brett Weir is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
For the Greyhounds,
now in the box, Kevin Brummett. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The third baseman, Diaz.
Digging in the switch hitter, Glenn Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
2-0 now. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty. One man out. Three and 0 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Striding into the box, Irving Pike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, runner goes in there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
No. Playing 11.
Diaz, the runner at second with one away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charles Burns, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No. 1-0.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Chris Dixon, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Sparky Rosen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Sparky.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Hard hit ball to short. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Jack Torres. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Yep.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Hike will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 8.
Into the box, Abdul Gobak. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
No strike.
Here's a look over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 home.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jody Boudreau.
The right fielder, Jody Boudreau.
First offering on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. The 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2 strikes.
Now here it comes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Timoteo Okada is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Timoteo Okada.
Now the payoff pitch home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up. That's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Striding in, Scott Ladner. And they'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate, Joey Barnhart, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Price, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. He's got it to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darrell Hughes. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out, nothing doing. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Saturn leads it 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Bob Tucker. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The 0-1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Saul Rosenberg. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in, Kid Superbone. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And he popped him up. Burns in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Boudreau is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Kevin Brummett.
The center fielder, Kevin Brummett.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So striding in, Irving Height. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way.
No.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Marty Castle, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Castle.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he got him.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
At the plate, Curly G. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. And it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Price takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 3.
Now at the plate, number 3. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. And a ball 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Hops this one up. Price has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Greyhounds lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Charles Burns. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The right fielder, number 18, Jody Boudreaux.
Into the box now, Jody Boudreaux. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. In his career, Boudreaux possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Scott Ladner.
Standing in, Scott Ladner. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Now the 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. Daubach is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Barnhart.
So digging in now, Joey Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Sparky Rosen. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now with the plate, Jack Torres comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to center field. Brummett is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in now, Abdul Gobak. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Bob Tucker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. comes set, and the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Saul Rosenberg, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0.
Go.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2-1, here it is. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full. The Greyhounds are out on top, 1-0. Striding in once again, Frank Price. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Frank Price.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2. And the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Darrell Hughes.
Next will be the designated hitter, Darrell Hughes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hughes, a 27-year-old. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Brummett. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
0-1 the count. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Runners on first with one down. Now this is out in front, may be tough to get to. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman. Well.
Ready for another shot now, Glenn Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
The 0-1 offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Cade Superbone. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Super Bowl.
First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. We're right there, leadoff single. Middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
So now to the plate, Marty Castle, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Now the 1-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Curly G, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Irving Pike. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Irving Pike.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And another foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter's at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1 home. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 2-1 is outside for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. Good battle. Count remains full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Standing in, Jody Boudreau will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Reined in to second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Scott Latner. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Men on third with 2 down. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, number 3, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, number 3.
Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Sparky Rosen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now that's not shortstop. Cobras.
Now batting, Jack Torres, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1-0.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now that's number 8.
Now to the plate, Abdul Gobak, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Good on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Lawrence Reese is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Joey Barnhart. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Rosen is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second base.
So coming to the plate, Frank Price. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now back, designated hitter, Darrell Hughes.
Stepping in, Darrell Hughes. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Last half of the seventh here, and set to go as the third baseman, Bob Tucker.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Out in front of it, strike one. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time.
No. Ball.
3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call, so the umpire's on replay duty and in hit.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Nobody out, runner on first. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Diaz in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Runner at first here, one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Marty Castle is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Two out with the man at first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Just hung in there on that one. sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Mike Duque has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ready to begin the eighth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Brummett.
The center fielder.
Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the eighth.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with two strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. First and second here with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charles Burns. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners are at the corners with one man out. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Seared down the first baseline. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too. Stepping up now, Curly G. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this is going to kick up against the wall out near the 377 marker. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jason Ross is on the pitch here in the eighth with nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Number 3 is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Throw goes over to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the eighth. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Tag not in time, and they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Number 8.
Digging in, Abdul Gobak. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
The second for one, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Comes set, the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know you have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hero, that's a big RBI right.
Super Bowl.
David Meredith enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Meredith.
Into the box, Cade Superbone, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Rosenberg rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Into the box now, Marty Castle. Meredith is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when a game's on the line.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 9th inning coming up. Minnesota is out in front, 5-1. Jumbo Johnson comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now that's popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Scott Blackner. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting,
At the plate, Joey Barnhart. And he needs Ty Moore. Will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Frank Price. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Vulcans are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Minnesota came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Mike Duque gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.